Hey guys, JJ Shipmaster here doing another Gundam figure review, and this time I'm taking a look at the high grade Gundam Origin Guntank Early type. And as shown in the Gundam Origin Episode 1 movie. And right off the bat, I gotta say, this kit is pretty awesome. Quick thing I want to say, before I saw Gundam Origin, I was not a fan of the Guntank. I did not like its design at all. And then I saw Gundam Origin and I fell in love with it. Mainly this one. I was like, wow, they made the Guntank look badass. And now I have a new affection for the Guntank. And right off the bat, there's a lot of very nice detail all throughout the kit since it's brand new. See all right there. It did come with a couple stickers. I'll get into that in a little bit. Alright, now that I showed all the detail, let's move on to articulation. Okay, first off, head actually has articulation now. It can pivot all around it's on the ball joint, and it can rotate 360, move up and down a tiny bit. Cannons can pivot slightly, but they're also on a little hydraulics, so there's a limit to how far they can go. So they can go up around that far and down to there. Although the little hydraulic piston action is pretty cool. Shoulders can move in and out, rotate 360, bend at 2 joints at the elbow, so you can get a good, let's say that's about 90, that's about, how far is that? Almost a 135. Arms do not really rotate. It is rotating the joint and it popped out. But it's a polycap, so just plug that back in. The hands, because of how they are, they can rotate even though I don't think they're meant to. Okay, now for the waist, it's on the ball joint, so you can rotate it 360 and move it back and forth and side to side. There's a lot of good pivot on it. And I think the coolest part is the treads have articulation. No, they do not roll because these are made out of plastic instead of the rubber like it used to be. But they are on a little arm, on a little ball joint. So it's pretty cool. And it's like that on both sides, of course. I can't really think of any like good poses for it like this. Although there's one that I like to do a lot, which is from one of the later parts of Gundam Origin. Spoiler. And I think that's pretty cool, especially for a Guntank. Okay, now for accessories, he does not come with any, but he does come with a couple marking decals, which are right here. There's a lot you could do, but I decided to go with only a few. I have the, what's it called? The EFSF symbol right there. It's little, what's the word for that? Crap, I don't know. Serial code or whatever. And the EFSF thing is right there. There's not a whole lot I did with it. The one thing I like to do is I just like to, come on. It's a strong polycap, wow. That sounded bad even though nothing happened. I kind of want to get into regular tank kits now because of this. just this part. There's a lot of very, very nice detail on this. Let's put that back together. Okay. Also, quick thing I want to show, there's actually a kind of gimmick. Also, one thing to know, I'm missing a part here. There's like a little camera so they can actually see where they're going when they're driving. Like they're not in the head. I lost that part and I can't find it. But there's one thing I'd like to note. There is an opening, there's an entrance hatch. A working entrance hatch with full detail in there. That is freaking awesome. And let's take a little Setsuna and we can make him like pop out of the hole. Ta-da! That to me, just that one part is what really sells it for me. I really like this kit, as you can see. Alright, now that I have a little Setsuna here, let's put him right under the cannon. Size comparison time. Just like in my last review, we have here the 20th anniversary RX-78. And let's bring out the normal Guntank. He's actually smaller than the normal Guntank. He's a very stout little guy, but way more articulation and detail on him. And of course, high grade Unicorn Destroy mode. Put him back in his place. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this model kit. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you like, and stay tuned for more videos.